So a couple of weeks ago, I upcycled this mantelpiece, which I found for free on the side of the road. If you haven't watched that video, you should definitely go and watch it. It was a bit of a labour of love, but I asked you this question at the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I have switched the sitting room around, but that fireplace is so impressive that I almost want to flip it back around. And luckily, the majority of you said yes, move the sitting room and the dining room back around and make the mantelpiece the star of the show. I'm very glad you all said that because I completely forgot that I'd asked that question. And the day before I posted the video, I started doing it anyway. Ugh. But I got a lot of really interesting comments and most of you said it's just furniture. So what's the worst that can happen if you switch it around? So that is what I'm sharing with you in today's video. I'm restyling the home, I've got a couple of upcycles, and I'm also doing a little bit of switching stuff around in my kitchen as well, just because I thought I would bundle it all into one. Before we jump into today's video, I want to let you know it's very kindly being sponsored by Zyro. Zyro is a website building platform that makes it so easy to create your dream website. I'm going to link them down below if you want some more info, but I'll tell you a bit more in a minute. So let's jump in. The first thing I did was swap the rooms around, and I started with the large piece of the furniture so that I could get a really good feel for how the space would look. A couple of months ago, my dad sourced all of this hi-fi equipment for me so I could play my records and my CDs. It's so cool, I love it so much, and he taught me how to do all of the cables and stuff, but I've forgotten and I'm a little bit scared, so I'm just gonna try and move it and hope for the best. This whole process was actually a huge struggle because this furniture was very heavy, but by the end of day one, I was pretty happy with the layout. I did decide to sit with it for about a week or so, just to make sure that it was the right fit for me before I finished up all of the styling. It also gave me time for another cushion cover to arrive in the post to match that one. Also on this day, I decided to go and cut some flowers from my nan's garden, so I guess I'll show you this as well because they turned out really cute. I picked a bunch of hydrangeas and a few roses while she was away. She wasn't there to enjoy them, so I thought I would enjoy them for her. And I put them in a vase and they just look so pretty in the room. So I wanted to show you that because they are sadly now dead and no longer with us. But they were cute while they lasted. Next up, we have to style the space. But I'm very tired out from moving all of that furniture around. You know what should be easy to move around though? Your website. That's where Zyro comes into play. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. So let me introduce you to Zyro, which is the most affordable website building platform on the market, with prices starting from as little as $1.70 a month. Zyro makes it incredibly simple to make a website or an online store, and their sites load super fast, which is great if you have an online store and you want to make some sales. I've started playing around with Zyro myself. I'd love to launch a new website at some point, and it's so easy to use and really easy to drag and drop anything on the layout of your website. It's got loads of gorgeous templates as well that makes it that much simpler. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to know how to do anything complex. You just drag and drop. Look how easy that is. If you're looking to create your own website and you'd like to try out Zyro, you can get 3 months free off of a 12-month plan with a custom domain if you use the code Hermione. I'm going to leave a link in the description for Zyro so that you can check it out yourself if you want. I promise you, it's so easy to use, anyone can do it, and it's really fun to have a play around with the layout and the colours. So check it out if you'd like. Thank you so much to Zyro for sponsoring today's video, and thank you to you for watching this ad break. Now, let's get back into the styling. Let's address the elephant in the room, or the giant coffee table in the room, because this coffee table is far too tall. I picked this up in a charity shop. It was £15 and it's this beautiful walnut veneer coffee table. It looks so beautiful, but I had to sort out the legs because it's kind of blocking the television. It's not really working for me, so this is what I did. I've measured the coffee tables that I had before, which I've now put in the corner of the room, and I think the larger one is going to be the right height for this. So I'm going to transfer that measurement to this guy and cut the bottoms of the legs off. If you're wondering why it's on its side, it's because I've got to cut it in the sitting room, because the struggle to get it through that door is something I really don't want to have to repeat. Please ignore that I completely forgot about the fact that there's literally double doors behind me that go to the garden. I'm tired, I'm sorry, okay, bye. So to minimize dust, I'm gonna try and hand saw it first. Let's hope for the best. With the legs chopped off, this is what the coffee table is looking like now. I'm so pleased it's done because it makes a lot more sense. It's much more in proportion with the room, and the first message I got from one of my friends the other day was, "I'm so glad you've cut the legs off of that coffee table. We can all watch the TV properly now." So it was a job well done, I guess. You might notice that the section underneath has been painted, but I think I'm going to leave it for the time being, and I will address this later if I want to take the paint off or not. Let's just live with it for a bit and see what it looks like. Okay, now it's finally time to style up the space properly, so this is what I did today. This is what it looks like, and I'm very pleased that we did switch both of the rooms over again. The sitting room does just look so much better with the new fireplace in it, and it feels like a really big, wide open space now. And now that that's been done, I actually had a few changes I wanted to make in my kitchen, so I thought I would show you those as well. These are a few of the things that I've pulled out for styling. I've got a few oil paintings that I think will make the space look a little bit more grown up. Tons of baskets, a lamp, and these beautiful amber glasses that I bought in the charity shop recently for £3. So let's see what we can do. I don't think I like the green on this as much as I thought I did, so I'm gonna take it outside and paint it cream. The first coat is on and it's outside drying. This is what the kitchen's looking like now. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. It was just a few small tweaks that made the space feel a lot more cohesive. So that's the end for today's video. I really love making videos like this where I restyle spaces with things I already have. Let me know if you like this style of video too, and if you're doing some restyling in your home, tell me about it in the comments down below. I'd love to know. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out Zyro, I'm gonna link them down below. And I think the last thing I have to say is happy furniture moving. And I'll see you next time. Bye.